Alright, logging into Kikapoo. I'm going to run over to Halas, try to make some armor. Along the way I should stop into... We have to run through Blackborough. See if I can get some more money. Let's make it an hour and 15 minutes. Set time. Get going. Hear a cat outside. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's going around. So here's the mother's hut. Just wanted to price out the sheet metal. There it is. You see it cost 1 platinum, 4 silver. We're going to make our own because we can level up making it. And we'll need it for crafting weapon. So I see this thing right here. I wasn't ready to fight. I was eating a sandwich. Yup. We're going to intercept them. And I have lay of hand. Sorry, I'm eating this last bite of sandwich. I was trying to eat. See, he's casting rabies on me. Oh, I'm getting beat pretty bad. So it does consider blue. Oh man, my assumption is that Lay of Hands is ready. I'm assuming. So we gotta press button 3. If it's not ready, I'm dead. It is. That doesn't mean I'm gonna win this fight still. But if I can get him to run, I win. It's a brown bear. Shouldn't interfere. In between swings, I'll use Yelp. All right. Slow you down. I might as well just run back to Kinos and turn this in. Oh, jeez. Was that worth it? I guess it's gonna be heavy. Just put it in one of these bags. There it is. Putrid bear hide. I hope the lighting is fixed again. Alright, so now I'm going inside Blackborough. That was really a tough fight. But I can heal myself even with rabies, so it's not a huge thing. If I was a warrior and I had the rabies, I'd probably be, yeah, run back to town. Because it offsets your regeneration when you're standing. Couple more heals. All right, inside. That's an enchanter. Could use that weapon in any Nullfangs. So once I can buy a weapon, I'll get rid of this two-hander. I want to get like a warhammer or a forged scimitar. See that thing spawned right in front of me. It looks like we're going to be running through Everquest in the dark at this rate. Time shows that it's 11 a.m. We might be able to make it. In fact, let's just kill this and run through there because I want to be in town by the time it turns dark. Start working on crafting. We'll get illumination from the forge. We'll be standing next to the forge. What a terrible day for rain. You know, I was at work, not having a good time. And I was just thinking about how nice it would be right now just to retire and go fishing on a Wednesday. I would wake up in the morning. I would go to Burger King for breakfast. I would get a croissant or maybe an oatmeal and a coffee and an orange juice. And then I would pull out my phone, and just like you would normally in the back in the day read the newspaper, I would look at my phone for what's going on in the world, and I would take my time and I would eat at my leisure. So about 45 minutes after a good leisurely breakfast, dining in at my regular place of eating, I would go drive to the lake or the river, whichever one I lived near. And I would stop at the bait shop, or early that morning I would catch my own worms or bait, live bait. Or I would just stop at the bait shop, swing by the lake or river, pull out the Bluetooth speaker, whatever kind of speakers we have by the time I retire. Okay, the lighting is not doing its thing. Question is, can I find my way? Yes. So the lighting was working. I noticed it works on when I was on my other account. So it must be some settings on this account specifically. Let's try default old. Boy, that looks really weird. Kind of weird in a nice way. But anyways, it didn't fix it. Oh my gosh, it's so dark. I don't know what to do. I'm not very good with technology. I'm just trying to find a bright spot to fight in. Right here. So after I get my bait and go fishing, pull out my lawn chair or my chair, a bucket even, sit on the bucket, sit on the dock, sit on the pier, sit on whatever, sit from the bank on a rock, I would catch my fish. I would release them And I'd say I'd fish for about 2 hours. Maybe 1.5, 2 hours in a day. After I'm done with that, I would go to a place that had one of those bathrooms I could just wash up my hands. I might stop by the grocery store, whatever place has like those deli sandwiches you can get. Give myself a deli sandwich or get a fruit bowl. I might be vegetarian by the time that I retire. Let's go vegetarian. Get a fruit bowl and then take it to the park. And I would probably have to find a nice covered place to sit. Kind of my daily routine. Oh, he's got a two-hander. We're already overweight. Well, it looks like we'll be doing a lot of selling by the time I get back. There we go. And so by this time it's early afternoon. I drive home. I play some Everquest for about 2 hours. And then we're getting close to dinner time. So by that time, I think I would go for, there's got to be some local place I would go. Maybe I'll go shopping just to get some exercise. Walk around a few aisles just to get my steps in the climate controlled, air conditioned place. Get about 2,000 steps. Swing by the produce aisle. Pick up a banana, just one banana. What else would I do? Maybe pick some kind of nuts or something to feed the squirrels at the park. I don't know, maybe feed some birds, pick up some bird seed for the bird. Okay? And then I would go, if I don't do that, if the weather's really exceptional, I might go hiking instead. Short half-mile hike. And then start preparing dinner. If I don't dine out, I'll cook a vegetable soup, something like that. A vegetable sandwich. That's my favorite type of sandwich, by the way. Uh-oh. I went to the dead end. And then I'd have dinner, and then right after dinner, you go for a walk. Go for like a 1/4-mile walk. Come home and watch some TV. Maybe I'll have another hobby by then. I don't know. Anyways, the point is I want to be low stress life. Maybe I'll join a church or something. Stop by some shops, you know, where you're a regular and people know you. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to go on any grand adventures. I want to go buy some expensive boat. I want to build some humongous house or get a $100,000 sport car. Nothing like that. Play some EverQuest, go fishing, and have a routine, a healthy routine daily. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, I think I might be running a little slow. I can't tell. Maybe not yet. We're going to stop by the vendors right outside of Halas, drop some weight off, and then we're going to go to the blacksmithers and start buying some clay and some flasks of water. We're going to work on making metal, sheet metal. So the way you make sheet metal, let's read the ingredients. You have to have small bricks of ore. And then you gotta have 2 small bricks of ore and 1 water flask. And this becomes trivial at skill 56. So by the time it becomes trivial, I should have a good supply of them. Then I could start working on crafting a weapon. I think by that time, my success rate won't be great, but I will have a chance to craft one. That's my assumption. If not, I think the thing to make is the lanterns. I'd rather not, but we'll see if I have to. Boom. Yeah, it's just a rough day. Just everything's... Oh my gosh, I'm back at... I ran in a dang circle. I'll see you guys when I get to town. Okay, I did find the right way. I almost went the same wrong way again, but I reminded myself I did this before. The roaring flames. Man, I would stop by here and warm myself up before I went into town. So cozy. I think I would camp next to this. Oh, that's another thing I would like to do, is go camping. Alright, who sells the good stuff? Who buys the good stuff? Oop. You look like you can buy the good stuff. She'll give me 3 gold and 6 copper. That's a lot of money. Oh yeah, the mace. The cloak. And then you'll buy the patch of knoll furs. Okay. So, money-wise, we have 24 platinum. Darn it, the boat left without me. This gives me a chance to raise my swimming skill. But my music stopped. Let there be music. I like to come down the bottom of the water and look for any kind of treasures. So when I was a kid, we went to Slitterbond. And I was obsessed with money when I was a kid. I mean, obsessed with money. Not really spending it or buying things with it. It was just accumulating money. So we went to Slitterbond, and there was the wave pools. And I spent half the day trying to dive under the wave pool, at the bottom of the wave pool, looking for dollars or quarters. So I would hold my breath, dive, and go looking for loose change that people dropped. And they would drop coins and dollars. You know, they're doing flips underwater and they're getting jostled about by the waves. So that's what we did. Looking for money. But when I found money, I spent it at the arcades. I didn't know what else to do with it. But there was such a rush whenever you found some. Okay, it looks like I have to do it this way. That's fine. Right, there's a platinum there. Let's just put all this here. 24, 25 platinum and 5 gold. Okay. Now let's go spend it. Crafting. So I think Greta is the one who's gonna buy it. Mental what? Mental something. He waved at me. I guess I should wave, not be a rude guy. Hey. We're on our way to do some crafting. So we're looking for Greta. This is the town where I'm always bumping into things and crouching. Okay, crouching tiger, hidden Kikapoo. To make sheet metal, we have to buy 2 small bricks of ore, and we buy those in Halas from Greta O'Reilly, so not her. Greta O'Reilly's behind the shop over this way. There's more than one Greta. Oh, O'Reilly. Small bricks of ore. Let's go back to that sheet metal. Wait, this thing says sheet metal trivial at 31. But when I click on sheet metal, it says blacksmithing trivial 56. So on one screen it says trivial at 31, the other one says trivial at 56. I don't know which one it is, but let's price how much it costs to make one. Small brick of ore. 5 gold. So to make it, we would have to spend a platinum at least. Oh my goodness. It better give me some skill up. How many did I buy? Let's open the bags. Wow, that's incredibly heavy. I'm overweight in about 1 small brick. Well, let's sell the sword. Oh wow, that thing's heavy. It weighs 15. So let's buy another small brick of ore. Can I buy? There we go, we got 6, so they don't stack. Oh man, look at me running. Alright, is this the regular forge? It is. Okay. 1. Wait. 1, 2, and 1 water flask. Here we go. You lack the skills. Okay. I just lost a platinum right there. Try again. Small brick of ore times 2. And 1 water flask. That's it. Oh, there's 2 platinum down the drain. No, not a skill gain to show for it. We made a sheet of ore and I gained some skill. Let's do this again. Okay, so I'm gonna have to buy more of it. I know I should have just gotten rid of it. Let's get rid of this lantern. If it's not gonna light up anything, I'm gonna get rid of it. There we go, crouching tiger. Oh, Greta, where did you go? Greta. How much does this thing weigh? Just 1. So let's once again buy 6 small bricks of ore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoa, look at me, I can only walk now. If I got too much heavier, I wouldn't even move. It would just stand there. Gravity. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some skill increases and make some more sheet metal. Oh, I lost. So, I think I'm 2 out of 5. We're gonna lose all our money. Gain some skill. How heavy are these? The stack is weighs 2. So let's try to buy 6 more ores and let's do it again. I'm gonna do it until I'm out of money. Greta, hook me up, please. Small brick of ore. Can I move? Yes. Andres. Those are the good chocolates, the Andres. Andy's chocolates. The good stuff. There were those tiny green rectangular mint chocolates. All right, we've got 4 sheet metals. Never give up, never quit. 5 sheet metals. At least I've gained some skill too. So now I'm closer to succeeding. So if these get trivial at 56, I'm only 40, I'm 16 skill points, and I was 16, 17, I was 18 skill points below what it required to get trivial, and I was still succeeding, see? So the question is, guys, can I start crafting something if I'm 16 skill points below what's required to get trivial? I believe so. But I'm not done yet. I've got 14 platinum. Let's buy, once more, we're going to buy 8 small bricks of ore. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Making progress. I've gained 2 skills. And I've made 5 sheet metals. 6 sheet metals. That's enough to start working. If I can gain 2 more skill points, I'll be more confident that we can make at least a crappy weapon. Combine now. Skill gain, and I succeeded. So guys, I'm pretty confident we can make a weapon. I've got about 4 oak shafts in the bank. We'll retrieve those once I'm done with these last 4 pieces of ore. Oh, skill gain of 42. This is working out great. Well, I've got 9. I got 10 platinum. Let's go ahead and buy 4 more because I'm getting good skill gain. I'd love to get 1 more skill gain point. And I know, but this time I'm going to be completely out of money. Small brick of ore. Yeah, I did it. I just bought 4 of them. After we craft these, we'll run to the bank. No. Ah, bummer. That was a big foul. Oh, skill gain and another sheet metal. So I've got 10 and I'm at skill of 43. So I've gained 5 points in blacksmithing. Now, let's go to blacksmithing skill and let's read the different weapons I can make. So I started out at 38 and this goes trivial at 56. Okay, so that's 18 points in blacksmithing below. All right. Now let's see which weapons I can work on. I want to make one that's useful, but it's also a lower skill requirement. Forged weapons. All right, there's some that become trivial even lower than sheet metal. How about a forged... Oops. Jeez. A forged Velium longsword. No, that's Velium. Forged spear becomes trivial at 56. How about a forged warhammer? Let's take a look at the... So it is a one-handed blunt, okay? I don't have skill of one-handed blunt, but it has 6 damage and 30 delay. Let's compare it to this weapon I had over here, the tarnished one. So it's going to be 3 less in delay, and it's going to be 1 extra in strength. Alright, we can probably make that. However, what about a forged scimitar? That becomes trivial at 68. And a forged longsword becomes trivial at 68. I can probably make those. Let's see. So the forged longsword's even better. 6 damage, 28 delay. So the damage is going to go up by 1, and the delay is going to go down by 5. All right. So I need a water flask, check. Sheet metal, check. I need a pommel mold, a long blade mold, and a hilt mold. Let's see if I can get all these here. Pommel mold. Actually, they sell that in North Kinos, okay? That's not a problem. Long blade mold. They sell it in Halas. Okay. They sell it in Kinos as well. And then I need a hilt mold. They sell that in Halas and North Kinos. So let's just use up the rest of my money to make sheet metal, okay? Because by the time I go back to Kinos, I can get money that way. I can get all the components in Kinos. But I want to succeed, so... Hold on, I'm confused where I'm at. Let's go ahead and... You can't buy small bricks of ore in Kinos. So let's go ahead and spend a little more money here just to raise a skill, and we'll get a good supply of sheet metal. All right, small brick of ore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. This will be the last bit of it that I craft. If I can get one more skill gain, that'll be amazing. Why does it keep crouching in this town? Why does it do it? Last try. Oh man, nothing out of that. Let's go ahead and sell the sword though. So right now I'm just going to run back to Kinos. I've got 10 sheet metals and I've gained 5 blacksmithing skill. 38 to 43. Actually, I'm just going to use up the rest of it. So the next episode, I'll make a sword. Small brick of ore. I'm just going to use the last of my money just making sheet metal. There's 6 more. Gain skill. Failed, but I gained skill. Success. This dude's running all over. Well, 2 more sheet metals and 1 more skill gain. I'll take it. We're done. So that's going to be the end of this episode. The next thing I'm just going to do, he's looking for something. See how I just randomly started doing that? It only happens when I'm in this town. Is there anything else I could do here? Oak shafts you can only buy here. Let's see how many I have in the bank. Let's put the sheet metal in the bank too so I can loot things. Relieve ourselves of weight. 12 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And I'll gain some money from turning in that putrid hide. Yeah, everything works out. He's swimming around it. I wonder if I can beat him to the other side. The problem is this raft won't take off right away. Come on, raft, hurry up. It's a race. He's getting over there. Slowly. Go, 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 go. So, I guess I'll look at the crafting. So, I can make probably a forged longsword. Forged scimitar, you need a curved blade mold. That's in North Kinos. You need all the other stuff that I'll be able to get in North Kinos. To make a forged warhammer, I just need an oak shaft. I've got 4 of them, so we could try to make that. A forged spear. Also need an oak shaft. That's really good. 6 damage, 28 delay. In fact, I'm going to try to make that first. Where's he going back for? Maybe he's just exercising. And I don't want to run in the dark. It's so dark. I'm really pleased with the progress I made on those sheet metals. think it's just the amount of skill gain I need. And it worked out great because I need those sheep metals anyways. Silhouette. Well, that's going to end this episode, guys. I have to get some sleep. Got to work tomorrow. Not looking forward to work. Got myself dreaming of retirement. Stay strong. Take care, guys. TGI Friday tomorrow. Thanks for watching.